Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my February favorites. Today's video is going to be very interesting and exciting, but I'm going to try to keep it a little bit on the lower side, if I'm going to be honest, like not lower side but shorter side. So without any further ado, let's dive right into this collection of products that I've been using and loving. Some of these are older favorites that I've kind of rediscovered. Some of them I should have actually mentioned in my January favorites. I don't know why I didn't end up doing that. And then some of them are actually more newer products that I've been trying out and absolutely loving. So I want to share all of that with you. So let's dive right into it because we have quite a bit of things. So starting with first is something that I have loved, and I've shared this with you guys so many times in different favorites videos, even in yearly favorites. But then a couple of months back when I was using them, my thoughts changed a little bit on them, but now I have rediscovered why I love them so much. So I'm talking about the Faces Lip Crayons, and these are actually called the All Time Pro Intense Matte Lips Plus Primer Lip Crayons. I have two shades. I have Natural Cocoa, which is more of a terracotta nude, and then the shade Magnetic is a beautiful, nice pink shade. So I have loved them for a long time. But then a couple of months back, like I was telling you, my thoughts started changing a little bit on these because I felt like they were not that long lasting, even though they are matte lipsticks. And that is something that is still true. You have to keep it in mind. These are not super duper long lasting, especially when you're eating or drinking oily foods. You will definitely have to reapply these, but because the way the formulation is, they are very easy to reapply. Like there are some long lasting lip products like liquid lipsticks, for example, that will still kind of go away like from the center of your mouth and give you butthole lips, but those are very difficult to reapply. So you kind of have to completely take it off and then put it on back again, which can be more of a hassle. So I would rather prefer something like this that is not long lasting but it's easy to reapply. And also I love the matte finish on these, but they're super duper comfortable. Like during the winters, I did not have a problem with wearing these at all. In fact, I was wearing them a ton in the winters because of how comfortable they are, but they still give you the matte finish. Because I don't know what's trending, I do not care what is trending, even though like the glossy shiny lips are apparently back again and they're very trending. They've been trending for months now. I don't really care what is trending. I like matte lips, and I'm going to continue to like matte lips no matter what is in trend or not. So I love that these are so matte, get so comfortable, and that has kind of made me re-fall in love with them. I have been using these a ton, so I'm going to be out of my Magnetic lip crayon very soon, and you best believe I'm going to repurchase. I just have this much left in this, and you best believe I'm going to repurchase it. In fact, I'm going to repurchase both the shades once they're out. Even Natural Cocoa, I just have this much left, so it's going to last me longer a little bit as compared to the Magnetic one. But once these two are out, I'm going to repurchase them, and I'm definitely going to be looking for more shades in this particular range too, because I'm glad these are not getting discontinued. At least I'm hoping they're not going to get discontinued, because I absolutely love them. So there is that. Moving on next to another winter favorite and a staple. This is my AcMist Moisturizing Gel Cream. Also, the reason I'm showing this to you in the actual like box packaging that it comes in, because this is my backup that I recently ordered from like a pharmacy website, because this is those pharmacy moisturizers kind of. This is a new one, by the way. My original that I've used and loved, I actually completely ran out of, so that's currently in my empties bin, and I was about to remove that and show it to you, but then I was like, why should I show you an old used tube when I have my new tube to show you? So this one still has the seal and everything on. I will not be opening it right now, because this is more of a lotiony gel cream moisturizer that is lightweight on the skin, but it's still moisturizing. I don't know how they do this, and I feel like something this amazing only a pharmacy brand can do, because they are actually you know, they've been in the business also, I feel like, for longer as compared to cosmetic brands, so they really know different kind of formulations. Anyways, I don't want to get in the debate of whether pharmacy brands are better or cosmeceutical brands are better. This is just an amazing product, and I feel like it's very underrated in the beauty space, in the beauty community, because I haven't seen a lot of people talk about this. I remember some person on Instagram speaking about this and raving, and she had gone through like tubes and tubes and tubes of it. So she was really raving about it, and that's what put this like in my mind. Like wo chap gaya tha pura hi, and I was waiting to buy it and try it out, and I did, and I absolutely love it. If you have normal combination skin, you will love this in the winters, but now that winter is pretty much going away, I don't know if I would love this in the summers or not. I will have to try it out and then I'll be able to tell you. But if you have more normal dry skin, I feel like this would easily be like a staple moisturizer, your holy grail for the entire year. And it's also more on the affordable side. I mean, this is under, it's close to like 300 rupees. Yeah, it's 399, but of course you can find it at offers, I'm sure, on Amazon or any pharmacy website that you want to buy it from. But it's pretty inexpensive, like it's under 500. It is 400 rupees, 399 rupees for 50 grams of products. So yes, I would highly recommend it, and I know I won't be able to show you the texture of this product right now, but don't you worry, I did create Instagram reels / YouTube shorts on this particular product, and speaking about the formulation and consistency, but also showing you the texture and how it applies on the skin. So stay tuned for that video, because it's going to be coming up, I'm pretty sure, this week only, so you will see that very, very soon. So that is that. Moving on, next, let's talk about some more skincare, and we have another product that has got a ton of hype on the internet, and I see everyone rave about it, but I was just not convinced to try it out. And then I tried it out on a whim and I bought it, and now I'm absolutely in love. I'm not going back to using anything else apart from this in this particular product category. And I'm speaking about a roll-on deodorant. This is the Chemist at Play Odor Control Underarm Roll-On with 5% AHA. Now, this comes in different variants. There's an unscented one, there's a peach one, there's an aqua one. This is the peach one, that's the one I bought. This is the one I bought. Sorry, I said bought, weird. This is the one I bought, and I bought it when they had a buy to get 2 offer going on the website. I wanted to buy the retinol body lotion, and then I ended up buying 3 other products. This was one of them. Absolutely freaking fell in love with it, and then they sent me the aqua one also, absolutely free. I guess it was PR, or it was like a loyalty discount free gift that they give their consumers who buy a lot from their website, because you guys know I buy a lot from the Innovis website, so I guess that's why they sent it free to me. I'm not sure, but I have that as a backup right now. I don't know if that's going to smell as amazing as this one, but you guys, this smells like freaking peach iced tea. That is one of the things I love about this. But apart from that, this is supposed to be something that helps with underarm pigmentation, and I cannot completely vouch for that, if I have to be honest, because I do have quite a bit of underarm pigmentation, but I haven't seen a lot of, like, I would say significant results, but it's something that is going to be more of something you use long term and you see results with it. I am almost out of this particular bottle actually, if I'm going to be honest. So I feel like after I'm using like 2 or 3 of these, I should see some sort of difference and some sort of results. But I'll tell you what I like more about this. Something that I've noticed about stick deodorants is that at the end of the day, they kind of leave a residue on your armpits, and earlier, like in the more hot humid months, when I was taking a shower in the evening, I would you know, not really have a problem with it because I'm taking a shower, so the residue gets washed off. But in the winters, I like noticed myself not using stick deodorants as much, because I don't tend to take a shower in the evenings because it's not as hot and humid and sticky and sweaty. So that's when I feel like this really works for me, because this gets absorbed into your armpits completely, leaves absolutely no residue, because it's more of like that liquid that's inside. It's like the roll-on deodorant, as they say. So yeah, similar to like the Nivea deodorants basically. So that is what this is like, and it's been working really, really well for me. So yes, I'm gonna continue using this. I will use the aqua one, but I'll probably repurchase the peach one, I will tell you that. So that's that. Speaking about fragrance, let's talk about one more product that has fragrance in it, and I absolutely love it. it has fragrance in it. This is the fragrance. Wow, what was I what was I saying there? This is the Nykaa Love Notes EDP. This was one of the perfumes in my winter rotation for fragrances, and this is a soft, powdery, floral, marshmallowy, sweet fragrance that I absolutely freaking love. I used it so much, got a ton of compliments on it, and I used it so freaking much that I completely used it up. There is nothing inside this. I literally got it out of my fragrance empties wala box just to show it to you in this particular video, and it's gonna go back in there after this video. Along with that, I also want to let you know that I will definitely be repurchasing, not this particular bottle, but I was actually at the Nykaa store and I smelled their Endless Nights collection, which came out. It's supposed to be like a range full of like intimate scents basically that you would wear with your partner on a date, or maybe in the bedroom. I mean, you do what you do. I say you do what you want to do. But there was one particular scent, and that's the only scent from the entire range that I liked, which is the red one. I forgot what it's called. Is it called Into Your Night? No, it's the red and the black ombre packaging, basically. Afterglow, I'm pretty sure it's Afterglow. So that's the one, that is the only one that I liked from that entire range. And I have to tell you that that perfume smells very similar. It's a milder version for sure, but it smells very similar to this one right here. And I know I told you I will do a comparison on Skin by Titan Celeste with this, but I have to tell you, I feel like Celeste and this actually smell different, and you can tell that the more you wear these two fragrances, they remind me of each other. And a lot of people have asked me how those two are different from each other, so I want to quickly tell you, this is way more winter appropriate and way more sweet and gourmand, whereas Celeste is more of like a signature scent. You can wear it in every season. It's sweet, but it's not as sweet, and I feel like in different weathers it kind of pulls a little different. This one always remains the same, consistent, very sweet, marshmallowy gourmand. So that's how they're different from each other. If you're more into more sweet fragrances, you will like this. If you're more into all-rounded scents that are floral yet sweet yet a little fresh, you might like Celeste more. So I definitely like this one more. I have to tell you that, just my personal opinion. But if you wanted to know about the scents in general, then that's my opinion on those. Moving on, next let's talk about some skincare. I have 3 more skincare products to talk about. The first 2 products that I want to quickly shout out and mention are these Key Serums. I have the Vitamin C plus 5% niacinamide. Wait, this is 10% Vitamin C plus E Super Bright Face Serum with 5% niacinamide. And I also have the Cica and Cactus 2% salicylic acid plus zinc skin clearing serum. Now this one is supposed to be like a newer version of my favorite Key anti-acne serum, and I will do a more detailed review video on this as I continue trying and testing it out. I would not call it a favorite right now, but I did want to speak about it and mention it because, like you can see, I've been using a decent amount for my breakouts recently. I just came back from Goa after traveling, and I came back to quite a few breakouts. So I've been using this on that, and you can see they have pretty much cleared up completely. So that's that. But this one I've been using more consistently. I even took this to Goa and I am almost out of it. I don't know how well you can tell, but I'm almost out of this particular serum, and I actually really love this serum a lot. I love that it has 2 of my favorite active ingredients in here, but apart from that, I really like the consistency and the texture also, which is why I wanted to share it with you. Again, I did film a demo clip on this one as well, so you will see the application of this very soon. The only one thing that I don't like about this is that it can kind of foam up a little bit. Like, you know, you've seen those niacinamide serums, like some of them kind of foam up on the skin. This one foams up a little bit like that, which is not my favorite, but it's one that I'm kind of getting used to, like giving it a pass for that specifically only. But yeah, apart from that, I've been really loving this serum, and I actually see myself repurchasing it now that I'm going to almost be out of it, because I did enjoy using it quite a bit. I have to be honest and tell you that. So that's the Dot & Key 10% vitamin C plus E serum. Okay, I was running out of storage, which is why I had to delete some files and come back. But we have 2 more favorites to talk about quickly, and then we can be done with this video. Out of that, the second last one is this one. This is the Formularx Lactic Acid Serum. It's called an airbrush facial, and I feel like everyone who has tried this product absolutely loves it and talks about it so much, and I never understood what it exactly was and how it would be used in your routine. But basically, this is a lactic acid treatment product that is not your typical serum. It's more of like a creamy moisturizer, but it's a lactic acid focused product, and I believe this has 10% lactic acid if I'm not wrong. It doesn't say anywhere on this component, but I'm pretty sure it is 10% lactic acid. It might even be less. I'm not really sure of the percentage or the concentration, but it really doesn't matter. What this one really is a beautiful exfoliant, something that is super moisturizing yet exfoliating for the skin, and again something that I absolutely loved, specifically in the winter time. I don't know how much I would use this otherwise throughout the year, but it's just a beautiful luxurious exfoliant, and it's something that I wouldn't use it regularly per se. I would use this maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, depending on how much I need that exfoliation. But it's something I wouldn't use as scarcely as I would a chemical peel, but not as regularly as every day. That being said, it is just a really beautiful product. Again, this one also I filmed demo clips on. I will show it to you how it applies and how it basically goes on the skin, and it just gives you all the amazing benefits that you would get with any particular AHA product. That being said, I would personally recommend this to everyone and anyone who is into like chemical exfoliation basically, because A, how beautiful this product goes on the skin, B, how unique this product is, and C, because I feel like everyone would find a use for this in their skincare routine. It's one that I also personally see myself always having on hand in my skincare routine, because where I am right now in terms of my skincare, I don't use AHAs on a regular basis. I use them more periodically, but as compared to AHA toners, I would rather use something like this, because I feel like because it's more in that creamier format, it also moisturizes and nourishes my skin along with exfoliating it simultaneously, which is very unique. And it's basically nowhere to, like, you will not see a product like this from any other brand. I haven't seen a product like this from any other brand apart from one. I just remembered there is a new launch from Foxtail that could kind of be comparable to this, and I will speak about the comparison of those two. But just to give you a little spoiler, if I had to compare the Foxtail with the Formularx, then Formularx wins. But I will go into more in detail in the comparison video, so stay tuned for that. But if you have any further questions about this particular product, watch the application clip, and then if you still have questions, please come back to me. I will definitely answer all your questions. But that is the airbrush facial from Formularx. Now, last but not the least, something that I've wanted to try out and review for a long time, and I'm happy that I started using them. I haven't used them enough to where I can do a full review yet, but I can tell you these are going to be favorites, and it's very surprising because it wouldn't always seem like products like these would actually be amazing, but they kind of are. And I'm speaking about the Nykaa SkinRx moisturizers. So we have these two variants which are meant for normal to dry skin, from the vitamin C range and from the niacinamide range, and then these two are the day moisturizers for oily skin, again from the vitamin C range and the niacinamide range. So I'll kind of briefly tell you how these are different from each other. Of course, they have their active ingredient benefits which are going to be different for vitamin C and niacinamide, but I haven't used these enough to where I could tell you if the active ingredients work or not. But what I can tell you is that the oily skin variants are more of super lightweight gel moisturizers that glide onto the skin beautifully and still hydrate and nourish your skin, like along with being lightweight at the same time. So these I would, again, like the name suggests, I would actually recommend these for people who have normal oily skin because they're super duper lightweight on the skin, and if you have more dry skin, it's not going to be enough. On the other hand, the normal to dry skin variants are still very lightweight moisturizers, but they are slightly more thicker, which is why I feel like they're a little bit more moisturizing as compared to the oily skin variants. And this is more so something that I would use either at night, even though they have SPF in them. Like SPF 15 is barely anything, so I don't really mind using them at night, but I still feel like they would be very lightweight for the night time. So I would probably use these when my skin is feeling a little bit dry, or if I am skipping serum on a particular day. I feel like these moisturizers would even work for me in the daytime in the summers if I'm skipping serums, because I feel like serums also add that extra hydration to the skin. So if I had to do that, then I feel like these would not be enough if I was skipping my regular serums. So yeah, that is that. That is a little bit of a intro that I can give you, but I will also be doing demo and application clips on these particular products so that you can actually tell how it's going to apply on your skin. And if you have a Nykaa store near you, I would highly recommend that you go swatch all of these before you buy them online, because the texture of all the different product types that they have are all going to be very different. So those were all the products that I wanted to share with you in my February favorites for this month. I hope you enjoyed watching. I already have a pretty solid lineup going on for my March favorites that I will be so like even right now I'm currently, like, along with trying and testing out these products, I'm trying out a ton of other stuff as well. So if there is anything that you know I own that you want me to review and try out, then let me know down below in a comment. Or if there's anything that you want to in general see a review on, maybe I don't own it, maybe I'll need to buy it, but if you want to see a review, let me know down below. And I cannot promise that I will buy it. If that is also something I'm interested in, then I will definitely buy it. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.